Welcome to this video on sessions in PHP. Session is a way to store information to be used across multiple pages. In a previous video, we have learned about cookies. Cookies can be used to store some data in the user's browser. As the cookie data is stored in user's browser, so it can be modified. Sessions are the way to store information on the server. A session is usually a file or a database record on the server side which contains small pieces of data which server want to store for each user. For example, after logging in, we normally keep user IDs and username inside the session that we access across multiple pages. Instead of sending key value pair to the browser, these values are stored on server. Only a session ID is sent to the user browser as a cookie. In PHP, it is important to always initialize the session using session underscore start method. This is a very important method that we have to use on each of the page where we want to use sessions. After being initialized, session values can be set and retrieved using $_session super global array. So in this snippet, we can see how the sessions are used. So first on the top of the page, we use session underscore start method. And after that, $_session array is used with the brackets, and inside the brackets we specify the name of session, that is user underscore ID, and the value of 42 is assigned to this session. To print out the value of the session, we can use $_session with the name. So if we want to modify a session value, we have to use session underscore start on the top of the page. We can assign a new value to overwrite the existing value. Open your favorite text editor. Create a folder php-sessions inside www folder of your WAMP. I will create a file index.php. First, we need to write session underscore start on the top of the file. Open the browser and type php-sessions and make sure that your WAMP or XAMPP server is already running. I will click enter and you can see that our values inside sessions are printed over here. Let us see that if we can access these values in another page. I will create a page second.php. Inside this page, I will start session on the top. Inside the browser, I will open another tab and go to localhost /php sessions /second.php. So we can see that the session values are printed in this file as well. If we need to remove the session values, for example, if we have some users who are logged into their accounts and once the user clicks on the logout button, we need to delete their session stored data. We can use session underscore unset or session underscore destroy method. Inside a logout page or any other page where you want to destroy the session data, you have to do again session underscore start and then use session underscore unset or session underscore destroy method. The difference between session underscore unset and session underscore destroy is that session underscore unset method will only truncate the data, but the current session will exist. But session underscore destroy method will delete the session with data as well. Let us see a login form example and use sessions inside it. So inside index.php, let us create a form, get the user data and store that data into a session and access that data into another way. In PHP forms video, we have already learned that the action parameter means that we want to send the data to the same page, and method equal to post means that the data will be posted to the form as a part of the body. Open the browser and refresh the page. The form is created, so let us use sessions to store the user entered information. I will delete this code. As in forms lesson, we have seen that first we need to check that whether the form is submitted, then we'll get the form values from $_ post super global array. Let us use print underscore r and see all the values that we have stored inside the session. The password information is displaying, so let us check that what is the input type of password field. The input type of the password field should be the password. I will refresh this page. On clicking the submit button, we can see that value from the $_post array has been assigned to $_session. So let us display this data inside another PHP page using sessions. So we want to display all of these values that we have stored inside the session in second.php file. In a previous video on headers in PHP, we have seen that we can use header method to redirect user to another page. So once the user is redirected to second.php, we will display the user entered data. I will go to second.php page and press enter, and you can see that user entered data is printed over here using sessions. This data can be accessed across multiple pages. Let us see some important session settings or configuration directives that are used in PHP. The session handling process. PHP can be configured to automatically control the entire session handling process. The very first task executed by a session-enabled page is to determine whether a valid session already exists or a new one should be initiated. Configuration directives. There are many configuration directives that are responsible for determining the behavior of PHP session handling functionality. Session.saveHandler. Inside PHP INIA, we can set that whether we want to save the sessions inside the files, that is a by default setting on the server, or we want to save the session values or session data inside the database. Session.savePath. If session.savePath is set to files storage option, then session.save_path must point to some storage directory. Session.name. The default value for this setting is PHP sesh ID. Session.auto_start. It is either set to false or true. If you want to read details about the session handling directives, you can visit php.net page and read it in detail. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and share this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you and bye.